Hi, this is Tom Callos. A couple of days ago, I had what I think is probably the ugliest, crudest, most unsavory interaction with a martial arts teacher, a thug, basically, a bully, who said incredibly disparaging things, questioned my manhood, my sanity, all the things you do if you're trying to degrade somebody, name-calling, insinuations, denial. It was a spastic, immature attack. Nevertheless, it was a great lesson. It was a great practice session for me, because you find out what somebody's made of when things go to hell, You really find out what somebody is about on the inside when the pressure's on. And it's remarkable how the most insignificant things can make some people just go crazy, just blow up, just lose all their resources, their courtesy, their respect, their language. And it makes you wonder, well, what happens when things really go wrong? When the really bad stuff happens, this person is the most unreliable kind of person. But it wasn't what this person said or did, this vulgarity that they came out with. It was more about how I feel about it. It wasn't what happened, it was how I interpret what happens. And I'm reminded of Pema Chodron's, Buddhist teaching about troublemakers, how they really reveal themselves as teachers for you, because the people you don't get along with and their anger and frustration and fear, because it's all really fear, yes? Fear-based, is a teacher. It reminds you of something. They're here to give you a lesson. And so I really listened, and I realized I can't criticize this person so much because I've been like that. I've been a bully. I've been rude. I've been condescending. And I've been condescending recently. I mean, it's just the way it is. But I was reminded, too, that when you're faced with something challenging like that, it's a test, it's a practice session to find out how well you can cope and how you can manage. And being angry doesn't help. I love that saying, anger is an acid that does more harm to the vessel that it's contained in than it does to anything that it's poured over. It gave me a chance to let go, to recognize this person is just a very unresourceful, immature person which also gave me a chance to say, I won't fix this person in time. I've certainly said and done stupid things, and you have to forgive and let go and understand that it's just this person lashing out to try to cause pain. It's a form of bullying, like, let me hurt you, These are the rules for master teachers, is you look deeply, because when you're thinking clearly, you won't bully. You won't bully others by degrading them, calling them names, insinuating that they're not healthy or smart or sane. You'll listen. You'll look at your own behavior, and you won't let anger take over. If you do get angry, and we all do, you know what a cool down is. You know how to get yourself to a place where you're thinking clearly. And when you do go off, make sure you're the first one to come back and say, you know what, I was wrong, I apologize, and that kind of thing. It's a great thing. Next time you get in an altercation with someone, remember that's your teacher, and that there's a lesson being taught, even if the lesson is in how to never behave. And when you're faced in a place where you can feel the fear rising and you want to just go off on somebody, you're angry, you're frustrated, you're shocked, take 10 deep breaths, take a walk around the block, do whatever you have to do, but carry yourself like the master teacher you want to be. Behave the way you'd behave if the person you most respected, whether they be a living person or a person from history or a spiritual being, how would you behave if they were standing there and looking in your eyes? And I think that's a really important lesson It's an important practice. So when I'm thinking clearly, that's how I behave. When I'm not thinking clearly, I go off like any other idiot. And I've done it plenty of times. So that's my little reminder lesson to you. And if this is your master teacher practice, make sure that you're talking to the kids about it. Teach them about anger. Learn about anger yourself. Learn what it is. Study it. Because we're all more likely to cause more damage, both to others and ourselves, through anger than we are with these, yeah?